Hello YouTube, hello Facebook, and hello Instagram if it fits on the video. Now, in the sum of all my videos, the woman is an extension of the man when she gets married. The marriage is to connect the bodies mentally, physically, and spiritually. They're one. And it says one flesh on the Bible. And it also says the man is the head of the woman. It's one organism in the main brain is a man. The woman functions for the man in marriage. Now, if she's not connected to you, she's not functioning for you. No, she's also functioning for herself. Maybe she'll wash her dishes and do the stuff to be womanly, but in the long run, she's probably getting benefits out of you. But when you end up like my husband, with with impotent in a wheelchair, broke, then I didn't have any benefits from him. Any benefits. Yet subconsciously, I helped him out. He was the kingpin, and I had the business with my parents, and I worked that business 9 to 7 overtime for free, and I made sure it ran. I even cleaned the house so my mom can work, because she was the manager. And I will clean the house, and I will run the business, and I make sure the cash kept flowing, and I make sure that business ran. And then through that business, they sold drugs, and my husband was the kingpin. 2,000 miles away on a wheelchair, and needing of the money from the drugs, I made it flow. And I also made the cash flow from his brother, that was the stepfather of his daughter, and his mother. They helped me, but I helped them. And without me, the business wouldn't flow. Now, of course, without my mother and my sister, the business wouldn't flow, but they were helping their husbands too. Mom was helping my dad. He got his ranch up to date. And my sister helped her husband that didn't was making no money. And so God designed it for the man. Eve was taken out of Adam. Eve was an extension of Adam. And Mary says, I am the slave of the Lord. Women are supposed to be slaves for their husbands. Now, am I saying that women should be not educated and stuff? No. They should need to be educated because they're teammates. But the husband is the captain. And the woman has to be skilled too, because she needs to run a house and make sure the house get the money flowing too, because sometimes women are the breadwinner supporting that husband that needs help. And so God helped me in my marriage, because there's a lot of abortions. Feminism took over. Men didn't want to get married anymore, and they end up paying child support. Women committed a lot of more abortions, and that is not progress. When abortions like 50% of the conceptions, that is not progress. It's saying you got a problem that women are killing their children like cannibals. They're being cannibals. They're eating the 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 weakest of the fetus, the fetus. They're being cannibals, and that is not a progress. The progress is to go back to the old-fashioned way, when people waited till they get married, so they don't get pregnant and have a kid by accident, and and there was husband and wife till the death, because that's how God made it function. And the kid has a secure home. Yes, parents are gonna fight, but women do that because they want the best of the men. They don't do it for themselves. If I ever got angry at my husband because I either wanted more attention, like a dog, because women are dogs, and B, I wanted something better for him, and that's why I didn't follow through, because I thought something wasn't better for him, and I wanted the best for him. And and women, when they're married, they want the best for their husbands because they're there for their husbands. And the old-fashioned way is how we're gonna solve abortion problems with men not having a decent life because they have to pay child support, and in mixed families with the guy that comes in afterwards that has to take care of kids that are not his, and the guy has to support the other guy with the wife receiving the money from him to support his children. And it's not even fair for the men, and the women are just being prostitutes. And that's all I wanted to say. Comment below and share my video, and share all my videos. And then how to talk further, I will. So thank you very much. And I think this was the conclusion of the video.